Let's not just sit there and listen, ignore, or join in, but let's speak out against it. And then secondly, have an uncomfortable conversation with a friend. I think that's what I'm hearing. Grab a drink, grab a friend, and talk about it. You know, we're calling these courageous conversations, and they're uncomfortable. I think we all know that. Let's have this uncomfortable conversation in an effort to move us forward. And then thirdly, Dr. Whiting, I think you said to me, educate ourselves. We've got to read. We've got to understanding and know that just like you said, Professor King's excellent book in Anti-Racist, but he also wrote Stamped from the Beginning, which chronicles the history of African Americans. But for him, we had many others that wrote books chronicling our and speaking to the life experience of African Americans. Let's educate ourselves to know what's happened, where we are, and why we are where we are. And I think one of the greatest, I've heard you say, and I love Frederick, graduated from Frederick Douglass High School in Atlanta Public Schools, and our motto was, without struggle, there's progress, of course, from him. But power concedes nothing without demand. And it's so true, whether that power is a huge corporation, a government structure, or even a cadre of people that have the power as a group over some other group or even individual. Mm-hmm. We know that things will go along just as they were, the bystander effect. People will kind of go along to get along, if you will, unless there's a disruptor. So I invited all of us to be disruptors, to disrupt the status quo, the racism that permeates our country and our world, and let's make it better. Let's just make it better. We don't have to stay where we are or where we've been. I was hoping we could open it up for questions, but we're sort of right at the end of our time. I would invite folks, if you have questions, Dr. White, email me, and I will get them to him so that he can share his responses with us, or hopefully come back and join us in 2021. And Dr. Whiting, thank you for spending time with us. You've increased our knowledge, you've increased our understanding about race itself, and definitely anti-racism. Our fireside chat has kind of been more of a classroom today, and I appreciate you making things plain, because now we're equipped to go forward and share the good news that every one of us has the power to change society, starting with our own ideas and our own behavior. So basically, we clean up our own house first, and then we can go forward from there. Thank you, Dr. Whiting. Thank you, teammates, for joining today's conversation. Everyone, have a fantastic evening. Good night.
Good trouble.
Good trouble.
That's right. You got to get in some good trouble.